Hey guys, this is Vinny. Welcome at Machinists. In this video, we are going to talk about ground station. What a ground station is. This video is intended for drone pilots. So if you are a drone pilot, this video is for you. So let's get started. Okay, so the very first thing we are going to talk about is what a ground station is. Ground station is particularly a software program. Okay, so what we do is, as a drone pilots, what we do is we install one of the flight controllers. We embed the components over the board with the flight controller, and then we can control those flight controllers via these ground station programs. Okay, so you can have additional hardware installed with these machines, with these ground station programs, and simulate the real-time controls, same as you have in the aircraft. Now, what we can do with the ground station? Why do I need a ground station if I'm a drone pilot? Okay, let's talk a bit about it. Okay, there you go. So not every drone pilot need to have a look on a ground station, or maybe no need understanding of a ground station, but at Machinists we teach our students at very high level of aviation studies. It is very important to understand how you can fly your aircraft in autopilot mode. So if you are going to fly an aircraft on autopilot mode, sure, you definitely going to need a ground station where you're going to monitor where your aircraft is, I mean the location of the aircraft, and you might as well want to pitch some controls here and there while the aircraft is flying. You might want to take some photographs and have them uploaded on the cloud server or so. There are plenty of applications you can do, you can perform with these ground stations. I'm not going to go into details about many of the ground stations, but we will explore one of the ground station. It's named Mission Planner. This Mission Planner software is available on Windows platform, and you can download from ardupilot.org. I'm sharing this on screen. You go into this website, you download the software. Okay, and once you download the software, we are going to run this and have a test how the Mission Planner looks like. Okay guys, this is how the Mission Planner looks like. Here we go. Yeah, just for the demonstration purposes, I connected one of my flight controllers with my computer, and we are going to connect this so I can share my demonstration where we are, how the Mission Planner, how our ground station works. So once you download the program, you run it, and after you connect, in this demonstration we are using flight controller. It's Pixhawk 4 version. I have connected the GPS with this. GPS is on. In a moment we will see the GPS location of this aircraft. So let's go ahead and connect. This is the connection bar. I am going to use auto. I'm going to hit connect, and after a little while, see, yeah, connection done. It's getting all the parameters. Actually, it's collecting all the data from components attached with it. So here we are right now. we are at this. See, you can click on data and you can see the actual location of the GPS, which is connected with the it's still calibrating. Yeah, it takes a few minutes to calibrate itself. Okay guys, I'm not going to spend much time. Once you connect your GPS, you're going to see the location like this. Okay, this is how you see the location. It takes a few sometimes it takes a few minutes to get calibrated with the satellites it's receiving data from. Yeah, you just have to be patient for a couple of minutes. In the left side top corner, you can see the attitude of aircraft. Like this, you see. If I am moving my wings up and down, you can see. Yeah, I didn't connect the battery yet, but you can see the components working just with the connection of with the USB connection. Okay, so moving on, you can see few other things here in the quick mode actions. You can perform actions from here. You can arm, disarm, stuff like that. Okay, there is much to the most I look at is the one I like is gauges and the quick one. Here it gives you a quick glance of what's going on aircraft. Here you can plan your waypoints, where your aircraft is going to, how your aircraft is going to fly, from which point is going to take what speed, stuff like that. You can see at the bottom, you can add a command what your aircraft is going to do, something like take off, and then add below is you are going to land at what place. Here you're going to see, you can add what place you're going to do what. Okay, like that. 1 2 3 4 XYZ. At what point your aircraft is going to do what. You're going to assign in this little plan, and then you can save the file, you can load the file. Once you load the file, you can write those waypoints, whatever we plan here. Then you can go to data and see all those waypoints are there already, what your aircraft you assigned to do. Okay, yep, here we go. You can see those points. Okay, so this is how it goes. You can see my GPS is calibrated and it's giving me the exact position where I am right now. Yep, right there, right across the Pearson runway. There you are. Okay, so as I said earlier, it takes a few minutes to calibrate itself, and after that you can see the real-time position where the GPS is. You can see the location of the GPS, or you can say the aircraft, where your aircraft is. The next thing we are going to talk about is a setup. That's actually very first point. We should start from here and then move on to data. I don't know why I hop onto there first. The very first thing is when you connect. Well, now we're going to talk about flight controllers and stuff like that. Now I'm going to explore that in the next video, but just for just to give a glance of how a ground station looks like and what we do on ground station. Here you can simulate what kind of drone, what kind of vehicle you are controlling or flying or driving. And here is another help section. You can have help running here and there. Okay. In setup, you set up all the you calibrate, you set up, or you integrate all the components, whatever you like to have on board. After that, once you have your configuration, once you have your setup done, you configure your ground station and you're good to go. And this is just for the planning, and this is actually the last part, the final part, when you're ready to fly your aircraft. But prior to fly your aircraft, you have to set up, you have to configure, you have to manage your hardware, what is attached with your aircraft. Okay, and this is how basically ground station works. There are a few other ground stations available, ground station programs available. You can download, you can search about it. rdupilot.org website explains very well about Pixhawk hardware. If you are a fan of Pixhawk, I am well a fan of Pixhawk, and we use Pixhawk Orange Cube technology on our aircrafts. Okay, so this is a little example about how a ground station works, and also how what kind of software programs, something like Mission Planner I gave an example for. Yeah, there you go. So one more thing I would like to drop before I close my chapter of ground stations. Go ahead and explore about ground stations, but see, these ground stations are available on multi-platforms. Like you can have on Android tablet, you can have on an iPad, you can run it on Windows, you can run on Linux. Like I have multiple operating systems, and I run most of them have Mission Planner running. Anytime I need to run automation for my aircrafts, I need to have my tools available. So go ahead and find what is suitable for you, which ground station program is suitable for you, and try to give it a shout on a few of them and see whichever the best is. For industry level, currently most of us, we are using rdupilot. Okay, this is one of the open source and driven by community, developed by community. Many of engineers, developers around the world worked on this program. One of the outstanding programs. You will be very happy with this program. You will not need to hop onto another program. Try it, compare it with others, and see how it goes. Okay, in upcoming videos we will be talking about how we can configure flight controllers with these ground station programs. Okay guys, thank you for watching. Stay in touch at Marshini's Flight Club.